I'm Dylan from Tone Deaf, and I'm sitting here with Brooke, or you might know her as Allies. How are you going today?
I'm good, how are you?
Not too bad. First off, though, I have to blame you. You've given me a really sick obsession with animals and animal costumes.
Yes.
Explain that obsession.
I don't know, I was just looking on, I don't know, I get in weird tangents on the internet, as a lot of people do, and I was really bored and I was looking up weird costumes, and then I was looking up pets in costumes, and then dogs in costumes, and I found all these like dogs in dinosaur costumes. So
yeah, it just gets worse. It's a
just
downward spiral.
Yeah, it's like a YouTube spiral. When you get into that, you just need to stop.
Exactly. So your upcoming debut album, Night Swim, is set for release on April 19th. Are you excited about that? Like, how's that been, the process?
Yeah, it's been a process.
Yeah.
It's been up and down, but I'm really excited just to get it out, and I'm really proud of it. It's, you know, I've been working on it for a long time, so I think it's finally ready, and I think as an artist you're never finished something creative, but I put a deadline on it, and I'm ready to release it into the world, and I'm really looking forward to getting a reaction from it.
Yeah, well, you've already released a few tracks from it already. Was it yesterday that you dropped the title track?
Yeah.
I swept on that download, and I've been listening to it like non-stop. It's really good.
Thank you.
It seems like you've taken a different route this time. It's like a little bit more nocturnal than your Raiders EP. Yeah. Would you say that's true? Like, I don't know, maybe it's showing that your maturity as an artist this time through, would you say?
Yeah, I made a conscious effort to kind of work on my weaknesses and look back at what I was doing, and I wanted to kind of make it a bit more true to myself. So even with the writing, instead of covering it up with so many metaphors and fantasies and stories, I wanted to write something real. And even though that sounds a lot easier, it's a lot harder to kind of just be true and put it all out there. And I think it's a collection of my roots, and also what I've been listening to and what I was listening to while I was writing. So it's got a little bit more of an electronic pop vibe.
Yeah, I'd say that's true. And you're a big Grimes fan, aren't you? I've heard that you have the same stints as her or something.
You've done your research really well. I saw her at Meredith. I like Grimes. She's really great, and I think she's really quirky. And I was pretty excited to see her, and I didn't really shut up about the fact that I had the same keyboard as her, because I thought that was really great, and I was like in my head like, yeah, I picked the right one. And all my friends were like, oh my god, we get it, like, shut up.
No, don't let that go. Cling on to
I won't.
Like, your songwriting's obviously one of your extremely strong points.
Thank you.
Was there did you go around it differently this time? Also, you've gone from less like whimsical stories to more tapping into real experiences. What sort of things did you tap into?
Yeah, I think just a part of even growing up, you kind of can strip back some of the fantasy and kind of get down to the nitty-gritty, and I really tried to do that. Obviously, there's still some storytelling, because I love doing that, and that's one of my favourite things to do, but I did really make a conscious effort to kind of just take the song and really put down what I was going through, and I feel like this album is kind of like a document of where I was at the time I was writing it, and it's not like a diary entry per se, because that'd be too obvious, but it's a lot more real.
Yeah. So with the album, you've announced a tour to celebrate, and this isn't your first national tour though. You also went, was it last year with Stonefield that you went on a co-headline?
Yeah, I did a tour with Stonefield for the government organisation called The Line. But I haven't toured in a while, so I'm kind of nervous, excited. A lot of emotions being thrown around, but I'm really looking forward to actually playing a new set and just playing new songs. And I've got a few different plays in the band and things like that. And it's gonna be really exciting. Yeah.
Have you tested out the new material yet, like on stage?
I have tested out a few songs, but not many. I've tested out Night Swim, and I've tested out like a few other songs, but most of them we're just actually experimenting with now.
And have you got a personal favourite yet? Pick between the children.
Yeah. I think my favourite is the song called Salt Water. I think mainly because it came most natural, and it wasn't such an effort for me. It kind of just poured out, rather than some songs that I spent many days and nights drafting and writing and ended up hating. So yeah, saltwater's my favourite.
So your songwriting mantra isn't like your Twitter one, which I will quote. Whatever comes to my head, I just Twitter that. Shh. So you don't do that with songs?
No. I don't even remember tweeting that. So yeah, just tweet absolute crap. No, definitely not. I think I redraft and reread and look over and end up hating some of the songs and then end up loving them again. It's kind of like a love-hate relationship.
Yeah. So with your tour this time round, have you learnt from, say, like the national tour with Stonefield and, say, your festival appearances at Pyramid Rock twice, Queenscliff, have you sort of learnt from that and you're going to put it all into your final debut tour?
Yeah, I think definitely I've learnt from that. And you kind of take those experiences and you kind of see what the crowd reacts to and, you know, what everyone dances to. And I just want to make the tour as fun as it can be. I want everyone to dance. And I kind of picked even the support acts to kind of show that. And I love Collarbones. They're really exciting. I think they're just really fun. And I wanted it to be more of a party atmosphere. And obviously there's going to be dynamic in the show and there's going to be lulls and down time, but there's going to be a little bit of party in there too.
Recently you played a show at the zoo and I think that's a perfect Our Lives setting. Like I can just see you, you know, absolutely in your prime there. How was that?
It was really great. I loved, you know, doing some promo before the show. We got to go around the zoo and, you know, look at all the animals and I got to, you know, just explore the zoo really. And the zoo was shut and I was like, the only few people were like my team and me, and it was like really exciting. So yeah, it is a perfect setting for me. It was really fun. It was a really exciting show. That's
such a random perk. Like you wouldn't expect like a private zoo tour.
I know.
As part of the job.
For me, I was like, oh my God.
Peaked too soon. Like
I know. I think like I got to the zoo and I went to the show. I was like, I've seen the zoo now.
So good luck with your upcoming tour and the release of your debut album. I'm sure it's going to be fine.
Thank you.
Brilliant from what we've heard. So best of luck and thanks for chatting.
Thank you so much.